Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby, I can't.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today, we're actually going to be working outside. It's gorgeous. It's gonna be like 83 degrees today. I'm doing this before noon, before it gets a little too hot and I can't work out here. So this is kind of my favorite time of year, spring, because that means we get to tackle all the cleaning of the outdoors. That's usually too cold to be doing anything during the cooler months. So I'm going to empty everything out, give it a good deep clean. I'm gonna tackle it from top to bottom. The entire interior is what we're focusing on today. For the exterior, I just take it for a quick car wash and they tackle that part. It's easiest. I have two little ones, a 4-year-old as well as a 1-year-old. Definitely get a lot of stuff in the car, and I basically just want to incorporate some new organization items. So I purchased a couple of pieces over on Amazon that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, that hopefully, taking all this time in cleaning and decluttering inside the car, that we can stay a little more organized and keep it cleaner for longer. That is always the goal, am I right? If you guys have been here for a while, you may have noticed something different. I got a bang cut. Not sure if I'm liking it yet or not. It's kind of getting like in the way of my face, so chances are like 2 minutes into this video the hair is going to go up. This way we could tackle get in there, get all down and dirty. So if you like these kinds of videos, give them a big thumbs up. Definitely consider hitting that subscribe button if you're new here for more home cleaning and organization, and let's get right into this one. Alright, so diving right in, like I told you guys, my hair lasted all of 5 minutes being down. I quickly picked it up because I thought it was a great idea to film an outdoor cleaning video in an 85-degree weather. It was so humid out. So first and foremost, I got started on playing some music. That always gets me in the mood and motivated for tackling some deep cleaning. And then I'm showing you guys the before of everything that's in there, all of the mess and the clutter that I had to declutter, clean out, and of course organize it back in its place of things that actually belonged in the car that we were keeping in the car. So I'm going to take everything out of the trunk, out of the back seats and the front seats, checking all underneath the seats and moving them around as well to see, we all know in the crevices, things kind of get hidden in there that we may forget about.
While you're going on about your simple life, nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh.
After removing the items from the interior of the car, you, of course, if you're a mama like me, don't want to forget about your car seats, because we all know there's lots of dirt, debris, and food that gets stuck underneath there. So I unbuckled all of them, took them out of their secure place, and took them out of the car. And then I'm going to get tackling the interior. One thing that I didn't capture on camera because it takes a little bit longer of a process is actually cleaning the car seats themselves. So I first just took the vacuum to them, and then I did detach all of the compartments and place it in the wash and let that to air dry. And right now you just see me, of course, remove the mats. So once the mats are out, I like to go ahead and take some car spray that on all the areas. Don't spray it directly on, let's say, where your music is or your vents. For those parts, I just spray it onto the actual microfiber cloth, as you see there, and then I'll go begin wiping and getting in those spaces. This way, any food that may move around, any type of like dust or things like that, can be vacuumed afterwards. Also, while I had the doors open, you want to make sure you get those areas that you kind of step on when you come in and out of your car. That tends to get, of course, a lot of like footprints and things like that. It is high pollen season around here, so definitely lots of that was all over the vehicle that I wanted to spray down and make sure I get all of that wiped clean.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh.
And then you will see for certain areas such as the inner console, the cup holders, I also put the attachment of my vacuum on there to get those areas. And then I use my coaster protectors. These I bought on Amazon for less than like $8. It works really, really great because anytime, let's say we have some spillage or something, I can easily bring those inside the house and just kind of give them a quick wash and pop them right back into the car. And then the smaller nozzle I pretty much kept on for the entire video because this was great for getting in all the corners, underneath the seats, in the actual seats. If you can see there, the crevices tend to get, like I said, little food or anything like that on there. So you want to make sure you get into all those areas, especially for me. Since I don't have leather seats, we definitely get a lot of things like caught on there that you want to remove.
Wish I could sleep, dream about all the
So as you can see, I pretty much work my way from the front of the car, then moving my way to the back, the trunk being the very last thing. So now I'm in the back seat where the girls sit. So I wanted to go ahead and do the doors. A lot of the times Mila will, let's say, bring something into the car like napkins or wipes, and then she kind of shoves it in the side door there. So emptying all of that out and then taking the spray protectant, spraying that all over on the back areas as well. If you can see there was like a little bit of like, I'm not sure if it was either yogurt or milk that kind of splattered onto there. So I wanted to give that a good cleaning. And then moving my way to the trunk area, make sure you remove all of your strollers, umbrellas, blankets, pretty much everything that you keep back there. Lost in the abyss, you want to take it all out so you can give it a good deep clean. So vacuuming it all out first, and then that same exact spray that I used for the inside, I'm going to be using for the trunk as well. And then removing this actual top piece of my trunk area. This way I can give that a good clean. So this larger mat actually lays above my trunk area. So this works really great because I can kind of just remove it out and then fully deep clean it. So as you saw there, I'm just taking the vacuum and I'm going to be vacuuming that up. It's almost like a rubber type of material, so it makes it really easy to clean and wipe down afterwards. And then the smaller mats that I have in the back seat and front seat are just what came with the car, basically like these carpet styles. So I gave those a good vacuum as well. If you want to go even further and give it like even a shampooing or things like that, you totally can. And I'm putting them back right in the front seat as well, back in their place. And now we're going to work on some organizing. The very first area that I wanted to get organized was actually the middle console, and that's because we just reach in there most often. So I like to keep extra pens for when I'm like going to the bank or things like that. I found this little organizer actually in the Target dollar spot, and I thought it would be perfect to store our disposable masks, very easy access, and this way they're not kind of getting dust or anything all over them. And then I also keep an extra glasses case as well as my chain that I use for either masks or glasses compartmentalized in there. And I'm sure if you're a mom, you can relate. How many times have you forgot your wallet? So I always like to keep like a little bag here with like an extra little gift card or two and some singles like $10 in case of any emergency. Then this next one was actually an Amazon find. I'm so excited with this purchase. Highly, highly recommend. You just kind of clip it into the middle console part and it clips right on, and you can have bags within there. This way you don't have to worry about the mess and kind of washing inside. Once that trash can is full, you scoop it on up and get rid of it. If someone is going to be sitting in the middle seat, like I said, it clips right on and off very easily. So you can just kind of move it out the way when you need space for that area. But it's so nice and compact, and it also comes in lots of colors. Then speaking of the trunk area, I wanted something that could keep my trunk more organized and not kind of have things moving all around, the bottom wheels of the strollers kind of hitting on them. So I also found this one on Amazon that I just purchased, and it was the perfect size. I have been loving it so far. So I just keep 2 umbrellas, you know, in case any rainy day. It's also always great to have one of these reusable bags because a lot of the stores are transitioning out of plastic bags, so it's great to have one on hand. And then we all know the weather is changing so crazy. Like this day was 85, the next day was down to 60. So I like to keep little coats in there for my girls in case they get chilly wherever we are. And diapers, you guys, buy the cheapest kind. This is like the Target brand just to have in your car, and it makes it so great. And then under car seat organizers, this is another favorite that I think is a total must-have. I keep an extra changing pad, wipes, as well as diapers, and a couple of snacks. If you guys enjoy this video, be sure to give a big thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will talk to you all in my next one.